Exactly.
Precisely.
Not yet, hopefully not. But yes, that is how Tekken has worked for
We'll
so many
see.
different games. So
And-
let's see.
Yeah, and Boru, you called it right. We have a Paul versus a Kuma match.
Akuma?
Akuma.
Akuma. All right.
Akuma. So Akuma again by Tanasun Torgun and Aris sporting his signature Paul. So both these characters really can hit. Again, I believe you and Pico were talking about Akuma and the bar game. Now we get to talk about it.
Yeah, that's true. We get to see it firsthand right here from one of the top, from one amazing Akuma player right here. So once again, since this is Akuma, you're gonna have to take a very, you're gonna have to pay attention to the bottom right of your screen because he does have meter, which he has to build through getting some hits or getting hit. In this case, I'm not really getting a combo right here, pushing all the way to the wall.
Great read there, just from one low parry, ladies and gentlemen. If your opponent can predict a low parry, he gets a lot of damage, and we weren't lying when we said Paul can hit like a truck. 15 seconds already passed, and look, Tanasun Torgun in the red.
Just one hit away from falling down, and no meter just yet. But Tanasun Torgun already responding, but Ayman with that very quick blow takes the first round.
And this is what's good, Ayman getting the first round because he was Tanasun Torgun was not able to build a bar. Now he's gonna start things off with a bit of a deficit because he doesn't have access to that damage.
Yeah, that's true. He is at the bad position as well with his back towards the wall, but look at that. He uses the meter immediately to get that combo all the way to the other end. He wants the fireball and the run-up mix up goes for the power drop.
Closes out the distance right away. Doesn't want to waste that used meter. And now Ayman is blinking red. He does have access to his rage art, but no, denied with a big low from Tanasun.
That pistol squad knocks down and deals a chunk of damage. But look at that, just a down forward two from Ayman, intercepting Tanasun Torgun in his track.
Yep.
Now once again, this Akuma's on the other side, but flips right over.
Yes, and as Pico was saying, Tanasun Torgun's character is a 2D character, so he does have an amazing jump. That is something Ayman has to worry about. And there he uses the meter once again.
This is what we were talking about. As long as he gets a clean hit, gets that fireball out, if he has the meter, he's going to deal some serious damage. Now Ayman is going to survive this. Rising 2 goes for the Shakunetsu for a bit of a safety net right there. Both pairs with almost the kill race, and there it is.
Wow, just burns the rage drive. They don't really need that much damage, but wanted to send a statement. Now Ayman at match point to close out the first match.
Just goes straight into that 2, into that fireball, burns the meter as well. Now Ayman, however, responding with some damage of his own, testing the throw breaking skills, and once again making full use of that down forward to a very good keep out tool for Paul Peters.
And look at that, Ayman jumping out of it, and if he plays his cards right, pushes towards the wall, can gain some serious damage before. Oh wow, woke up to a projectile, and just like that, 2-2.
You really have to be very careful of your heals when you're up against Akuma, because as long as he's at that 0 range, he gets that clean hit and he has meter, he's gonna deal so much damage. But now look at this, Ayman gets a huge advantage early on in the round.
Yeah, it's huge damage indeed. How is Tanasun Torgun gonna turn things around? And he doesn't. Perfect, ladies and gentlemen. That is 7 golden letters spelled out by Ayman. Really back and forth they went.
That was a risky play from Ayman right there, going for that Iron Mountain. That is a very risky move. If he was blocked right there, he was gonna receive so much damage from Tanasun Torgun.
That's very true. So, I mean, if you looked at the rounds during the first 15 seconds, Ayman was very relentless with his damage. So Tanasun Torgun, the moments he was actually able to change the fight was when he weathered out that early storm of fall and the damage. When he had to predict, how is he going to launch, is he going to go for a low? So I think he also needed to build that meter.
That's true. That's true. And considering the recent update to Akuma, his meter gain has actually been reduced. Right. So it's a bit slower right now to really fill up his meter. And at the same time, his fireball is no longer as safe as it used to be.
Very true. So Akuma users have to be more careful with their resources, as well as how many times they throw out that projectile, that Hadouken.
That very controversial Hadouken when it first came out in the game, because of course that was the first time that Tekken players had to deal with projectiles.
Precisely, and that just shows that Tekken is really open to these new type of mechanics, and I love how the community is adapting well to the changes that they have. Now going to Jungle Outpost, Ayman with 1-0 for himself.
Yes, this is an interesting stage right here because, as we mentioned earlier, different stages have different peculiarities to them, basically. This one has a balcony break, and downstairs it even has a wall break. So hopefully we get to see it later on. Who will be able to take advantage of those, however, we have yet to know.
Yeah, still real estate advantage with Ayman. Again, just shades of the first match playing out, just pushing Thanasun to a corner, but nice keep away there from Thanasun to stop the pressure of Ayman.
Oh, look at this. Thanasun Torngun in the red immediately. 35 seconds left on the clock. And counter hit, however. This is going to be some serious damage. Of course, goes into the Raging Demon straight. And that should be the first round of Thanasun.
So ladies and gentlemen, yes, whenever your opponent gets the specific amount of health, they do blink red, and they have access to the Rage R Rage Drive, so that is their comeback mechanic, if you will. And that was excellently shown by Thanasun Torgun there.
Yeah, of course, that is using those moves has their own disadvantages to them. They're not just easy get out of jail free cards, so they can be risky. But now look at this, Ayman pushing all the way to the wall, doesn't quite reach the low hit right there, and Thanasun Torgun breaks the boundary.
Yep, seeing a get out of jail card, that meter really helped Thanasun Torgun maximize his combo damage. Look at that! Tried to go for a spike there.
Oh my goodness, a power crush. Oh, and Ayman is gonna fall 2 straight rounds. Thanasun Torgun has the momentum on his side.
And if you see, ladies and gentlemen, that Akuma is charging up, that is his focus attack. And as Forrest said, power crush means it absorbs hits, but the opponent still stays standing for him to throw that. And look at that, nice demo man by Ayman.
Despite the round disadvantage right here, Ayman is not backing away. Thanasun Torgun doesn't burn the meter for a combo. Eats that down back to on the floor, and now Ayman is on the board.
He's been going a lot to the Iron Mountain. Really risky stuff, but he's been hitting it. Look at that nice block. And still, Thanasun Torgun trying to march him down, but finds himself at the end of this combo.
As we mentioned earlier, it is a keep out tool that's down forward too. And you know what? Its hitbox is a bit high, so it might even be able to catch Demon Flip right here. But now look at this. Thanasun Torgun with a combo of his own.
Big Axe Kid combo starter, and Thanasun Torgun is going to take advantage of the real estate now. Oh no! Canceling the Hadouken.
Oh, drops the combo, however. He might have wanted a re-splat, but still gets another clean hit, and that's a win for Thanasun Torgun. It's 1-1 once again.
Yes, the momentum is slowly shifting towards Thanasun Torgun's favor, just weathering out the early storm that is Paul Phoenix, and slowly but surely just getting the download. Again, Tekken is a very information-heavy game. You need to know your opponent's tendencies as well as the character they're using.
Yeah, you do your research before the match, and even in the middle of the match, you have to learn what are they doing. Are they doing anything wrong that I can exploit, that I can take advantage of? And you have to adapt your playstyle to whatever it is that you find out.
Very true. And just as we were talking for, they, I believe Ayman locked in with Forgotten Realm, and I believe you and Biga covered this stage. The real estate is very scary if you break the floors, because that resets your combo for even more damage.
That's true. So both of these characters, they already deal so much damage. So that's going to be additional damage on top of that. So we're bound to see maybe some quick matches right here. So let's see, however.
Yeah, and 3 floors to break, ladies and gentlemen. Who will take them all? And again, starting things out with the focus attack there, but cancels it out.
Rising 4-4, Thanasun Torgun with an early advantage right here. Tries to go for a whiff punish, a little bit too far. Not quite huge knuckles on him.
Yep, and now both these players are changing up the pace of their movement, but nice axe kick there. Thanasun Torgun trying to fish for something big. The defense of Thanasun Torgun.
Yeah, just staying right out of range and punishing everything that Ayman is trying to throw out. A rising 3 into that DP. And now Ayman, a sliver of health left. Last chance for him right here. And the jab takes him down. Thanasun Torgun takes the first round.
Yeah, in dominant fashion as well. He didn't get that much damage in. Oh, focus attack? No, it eats the hits to the pistol squad. Again, tries to go for the axe hit. Try to get no counter, and he does. Ladies and gentlemen, when you say counter hit, that means you caught your opponent swinging.
Yeah, that's true. In the middle of the swing, just blindsiding him right there. And of course, huge damage to Thanasun Torgun right here. A demo man might be able to help right here, pushing all the way back out of the corner.
Wow, and another uppercut. That DF2 that Toro was talking about. He's going to march him down towards this side of the stage with about 30 seconds left on the clock. Thanasun Torgun does have resources for it.
Jumps right over that down 3. Ayman has a very healthy life advantage right here. 23 seconds left on the clock. He's just being very patient. He doesn't have to risk too much in this situation.
Not quite. He can actually wait out the time, because that's also another way you can win out the game, ladies and gentlemen. Win out the round, but no, Thanasun Torgun finds an opening and capitalizes on it. One more round away to secure a win.
No hesitation on burning the meter just to get the extra damage afterwards. He wanted the win, and now Ayman is 1 round away from falling down to Thanasun Torgun.
Yes, that is true. Okay, Ayman picking the shot. No throw break, and now a floor break. Going to continue on with the damage.
Good conversion from Ayman right here, all the way to the wall. What's he going to do for wall combo? Iron Mountain, no, goes for the rubber band attack.
Wow, resplats him, gets all 3 floor breaks, I believe.
very nice work. Thanasun Torgun is in the red, but this is a very scary Akuma. But the counter hit from Ayman just sneak in that hammer blow and gets the round for himself.
The pendulum is slowly favoring Ayman, swinging into Ayman's favor. And now Thanasun Torgun gonna try to gain the momentum back in this round.
He wants to OP right here. Good block. Ayman, however, is receiving so much damage, almost in rage. 45 seconds left. The pressure is on. Another twin piston. Oh!
Calls it as he sees it. Rage Art cancels it out, but the wall is not in his favor. Gets a sliver of damage left. Look at this.
Ultimate tackle and an ultimate punishment as well to follow things off. This is not going to kill, but still, both players one hit away. What's going to happen? Get up 3, and Thanasun Torgun takes the win over Ayman.
Big read there by Thanasun Torgun, waking up. And when we say waking up, ladies and gentlemen, that means if you are down and that's how you're able to just wake up, you can, when we say wake up, that means wake up with options. You can wake up blocking and